Historically, we saw on-premise, then we saw a lot of companies moving off-prem into a public cloud. Now we've seen companies moving back and sitting somewhere in between as well. What can you tell us about all this hybrid model?
I think we've all seen a market change, right? We've seen the advocates of the technologies coming in, marketing their solutions. We've seen the market acceptance and maturity. We've seen the changes with that. But I think more importantly, from an IBM perspective, we've seen the strategy that we've invested in, the strategy that we've endorsed and believed in, actually follow through throughout the changes in the market. Our clients are on a journey, and our clients need time, obviously from an acceptance on the technology, from an acceptance from a business perspective. But I think more so, the journey is more important because it helps them derive value over time, right? So at this point in time, it's clearly evident that the strategy is solidified in the market, the approach is in play, and now we need to execute and deliver for our clients.
Really just want to try and understand, what is IBM's on-prem cloud offering versus their off-prem cloud offering? Is there a clear distinctive difference between the two?
Absolutely. So we have a public cloud, we have one available, we've got data centers throughout the world, and yes, any client can consume our technologies from that public cloud. But we've also created a private cloud platform, right? IBM Cloud Private. And what we believe is our clients need to have a bridge between these. The bridge is what's going to help them put the right workloads at the right place, at the right time, while complying to the standards either in country or out of country, right? And I think that gives flexibility, like we said. Now the multi-cloud strategy is very simple, right? Is that you've got the private cloud and you've got the public cloud, right? And the hybrid is the best of both worlds. And we believe our clients will have a choice from these solutions.
In terms of applications, from your experience, what are you seeing people are running on-prem and what are people running off-prem from an application point of view?
I think with our various discussions with our clients, particularly around the enterprise clients itself, we're finding there is a move or a shift to move workloads over to the cloud. But let's be clear on what workloads we're referring to, right? I think the enterprise applications, our clients are still very hesitant. They want to comply, they want to go through their governance, they want to go through their processes, and they want to make sure that the decisions they make doesn't impact the business itself. And so we find a lot of the legacy applications moving to the cloud. We find a lot of smaller niche type applications that derive value, that have the ability to work within the cloud environments and others. And I think these are the workloads that are becoming more evident for our customers to move. Particularly one area is development and test. We find our customers moving a lot of their development and test environments over to the cloud. And it makes sense, right, from a business perspective, because I think most companies don't even realize the number of replicated systems of production that lie in an environment. Some enterprise customers got as many as 20 replicas of production running and not being maintained. And you've got to understand there's cost implications for these things, right? Yeah. And I think that's where the value can be attained very quickly without impact to the business. And going back to that point on hybrid cloud, IBM still believes that 80% of the enterprise workload will still be on-premise, right? 20% have the ability to move, but not all 20% has moved already into the cloud. So like I said, it's a journey. This is the messaging that we're getting to our markets right now. We're the advocates of that strategy. We believe in it. We've invested heavily in it. I mean, one of the investments is the Red Hat acquisition, right? I think that sends a very clear message to the market that the hybrid strategy for IBM is a sure winner. It's one we are betting on and investing in. So we believe our customers will see the value in it.
Dhiren, as you know, IBM can be challenging in terms of trying to understand all of its products, services and offerings. Where would one go and look to understand more about these offerings from your cloud portfolio?
I mentioned we transformed our organization. We're still in transformation. And I think one of the most important things of that transformation is the ease of doing business and partnering with us as an organization. So we've realigned our businesses so that we have specific areas of business that will be able to help. We've got a channel ecosystem, and that's led by our channel team. We've got the cloud business unit from a software and technologies perspective. And I think what we've done is we've made it easier in terms of our offerings and our platforms on how to work with us. So to reach out, you have our website, you have the information that's out there from YouTube. But I think at a local level in South Africa, I think reach out to myself or reach out to any one of our partner networks, and we will gladly have a discussion with you and point you in the right direction. We'll notice that the IBM that we were 40 years ago and the IBM we are today is vastly different, but I think the ease of use, ease of working with, and the ease of partnering with is right there from a business perspective.
And I think that makes sense, being able to reach out and have a personal discussion. I mean, no two environments are the same. So it's probably important that we actually have that discussion, or whoever it is that needs to understand more has that discussion with you relating to their environment.